Hey everyone, my name is Ivan Koita, and in today's video we shall look at what we call future trading on Binance Exchange. Future trading refers to type of trading where you speculate on the future movement of cryptocurrency without actually owning that coin. And here the keyword we use is go long or short. I know you have been hearing about trading long or trade short, whereby here we make profit in two sides of the market. You can speculate where the price is going to go up, and when the price goes down, the trade will have gone against you and you lose money. Here everything is real, but there is no ownership of the coin. You can also speculate that the coin will go down, which is called short. Here you will make profits when the coin goes down, and you will make loss when the coin goes up. So another thing to note here is leverage, whereby you can use $10 and then you get a leverage of 10x, and you'll get $10 times 10x, and then that will be equal to the amount of USDT they have borrowed you. So without wasting much of your time, let's go to your Binance account. You'll come and click on where you see assets. Then you make sure that you have loaded your funds and you have your money on funding account through P2P or any method of depositing money you have used. Then the second thing here, you will come and click on where you see transfer, because we want to transfer this money onto our futures account. When I click on transfer, they ask me to, you can see that we're having funding to spot, and in this case we are transferring from funding, because we are from buying onto our futures account. So you tap on here where you see that arrow. When I click here, they will ask me to choose choose the account I want to trade. And in this case, you can see that we have spot wallet, we have USDT M futures, and then coin M futures and cross margin. Here many of you don't know what is the difference between USDT M futures and coin M futures. The only difference here is that when you are using USDC M futures, you are using USDT for trading, and when you go for coin M futures, you are using any coin. Like your money, if you have money if your money is in Bitcoin, you'll be using Bitcoin for trading. If your money is in Solana, you use that money for trading. But here when you choose USDT M futures, you are using USDTs. In your account, you should be having USDTs. And in this case, I will click on M futures. Then after the next step, I want to transfer all my $20, which are here, onto my futures account. I'll click on the maximum. I click on confirm the transfer, and boom, it is successfully transferred. And you can see that if I come and I click on my futures wallet, I will find my money there. So if I click here, this one show that my money is already here. Then the next step, we shall go to our futures page or our future market. You will have to click here down corner where you see the word futures. So once I click on the futures, they will bring me this page, and I will have to explain each and everything here, whereby, like I told you last time, that we have USDT M futures, whereby I told you that here you are using USDTs only for trading, and once you go for coin M futures, you are using that very coin. Your money should be in that coin for trading. Let's assume that your money is in Solana. You need to have, if you are trading like Solana, you need to have your money exchanged into Solana before you trade. But everything ours is in what? Is in USDTs. This is the amount of USDT you have changed, which is 20 USDTs, and I'm going to explain each and everything here. Then where you see cross mean that you are using all money you are trading. Let's assume that you open the trade and you are in cross margin. Let's assume that you're having 20 USDTs and you used 10 USDTs. In case of liquidation, they will take all of your money. Or in case the trade goes against you, they will touch on the $20 that was left there, on $10 that was left there. So in simple term, if we are having 20 and we open a trade with $10 and the trade goes against us by negative, so it will tap on the $10 that was left. So that is what it means. And then if another option, it is either cross margin or isolated. I have finished what is cross margin, and then I'm going to isolated. If you use isolated, it means that if I say that I want to use $10, it will only use $10 for trading, and in case the trade goes against me, it will liquidate me and I stay with my $10. You may ask yourself, which one is better? Both are better as long as you know what you are doing. Then the next step we are going to is called the pair. The pair, this is the coin, this is the coin you are trading, and if you want, this is the pair we are trading. So you can tap on where you see this arrow and you choose any coin you want to trade. For example, I'll tap here, then I choose the coin I want to trade. Let's assume that in this case I want to trade like hamster, which is MST. This is the coin. So what this one is, this is the coin we are trading, and this one, this pair, it is hamster stroke USDTs, and you can see that it is perpetual. So perpetual, this means that we are trading coins on the contracts. And for example, you should take note of this. Once I tap on here and I want to choose coins, these contracts are always having expiry dates. So if these coins are always traded, these coins that are always provided in futures, they are always having expiry dates. So you should make sure that these coins, before they finish, if the coin maybe its contract is for 6 months, you should make sure that within that 6 months you have closed that trade. If it is not closed, they will sell your coin and give back your money, whether you are in losses or in profits. So the next step we are going to is to understand this one. You can see that we're having 1x, but this x, you can tap there and you change accordingly. Every coin has different level of leverage. Some are having 100x, some are having up to 25, basing on the risk attached to that coin. So this leverage helps us to trade, to get broad capital. Like it helps us to borrow more funds. For example, if I put on 10x and I'm trading hamster, so it means that how much money here I will have used. So it means that they will get my 20 times x times $20 times 10, which will be equal to 200. It means that if I use 10x, I would have used 200 USDTs. So meaning that these guys have borrowed me all other money, 100 something, for me to trade. You will see that one with time. So we are just understanding. So but you have to take note that the higher the risk, the higher the leverage, the more the chances of getting liquidated. So or of losing, and the more the risk of leverage, the more you can easily again make money. So and here where you see C S, they're asking you, we are here, it helps us to choose whether you are going, it helps us to choose whether you are trading in a single asset mode, whereby in single asset mode, or you are trading multiple asset mode. So you can always leave it at on a single asset mode for easy trading. And the next step here is here, this one, candlestick. Before you trade a coin, you can first go there and check about how this coin is performing, and you check on the candlestick and you do some research or some fundamental research. So, and where you see this one, this is our calculator, which enables us to calculate or how much we can get, or it helps us to understand to calculate your entry, to whether when you go long, when you go short. If I use 10 plus 10, if I use 15, leverage 15x, how much would I have used the margin and P&L. So that one is also very important, but not all that much useful for some people. So once you click here, it can help you to understand more things, but not all that much useful for the beginner. Then the next thing here you need to understand, it is this one. You see there is market and limit. If I come and I tap on the market, you can see different things, but the most important things here, it is limit order and market order. What is the difference? Once I click and I choose market, it means that I'm buying this coin or I'm selling this coin at the current price. Whereas and the current market is always current market price, it is always here, which is 0.0002277, as it is changing because you are buying at on the current price, which is market price or limit market order. And when you choose and click here on the market and you choose limit, it means that you want to set your own price. You want to choose your own price. For example, let's assume that you want to short this market. Like I told you, short means that you are speculating this market to go down. So that let's assume that you want to buy from here. You can come and tap here and enter these digits. Let's assume that if I tap here the price here it is 0.00023. So you are saying that here you are on the limit order, you are saying that when this price comes back and hits on my 0.002318, it's when I want to enter the market. So we are shorting or we are going short. So you come here and go and type 23 2317. So here 2317, this one enables you to put your own price, whether in a short position or you want to go long position, or once you want to buy, you are speculating that a point may go up. So that is it for the limit order. And another thing here where you see market price, or where you see here it enables you to put your own dollars. Let's assume that I'm having $20. I'm having $20 here, but I want to use $10 only for trading. So I will come and click here and I type $10. I'm using $10 only for trading. Or if you don't want to type there, you can still come and touch on this one and drag it until 100. So once I touch on it and I drag, I can decide to use 50%, or if I complete it, it means that I want to use 100%, which means that I want to use my available balance, all of it at once. So if I tap here, it means that I want to use $20. Or if I use 50, it means that I'm using 50% of my $20 or my available balance. So that is it. And again here, you can put your stop loss or take profit. Like it enables you to pause it enables you to take TP means take profit, and SL means stop loss. So you can tap here where you see those one, and you set your take profit and stop loss like you want. So that is it. Then where you see here, this is always what we call ask price, this one. Then another thing which you can know, after making a transaction, it will be shown here in open orders, in opposite positions, and where you see it will be in position. And when you set stop loss or take profit, it will be under open orders. So in this case, when it hasn't been executed, so if you open an order, let's assume that you set under a limit order and you say I want to buy 23.17, like how you have said, I want to use 50%, and I want to use 10x, and then I want to go short. I click here, then they are asking you here, they are showing you the current price, the amount you'll get. You see, like I told you, I'm using 10%, which is 50% of my $20, and you can see that in my price they are showing that I'm using $105. Can you imagine? $10, but you have given 10x, and they are showing that you are using $100. So this one, it gives you power. Like they have borrowed you $90. This is very good, but you can make good money, but you can also again lose out of money. So this one, once I confirm, you can see it will be under my open order. It is here and it is waiting to be executed. Once this trade first go up and test my entry point, which I set, which is 0.0002317, it will be executed and it will be in positions. While when, let me cancel this one. While when I want to enter this market at the current price, I'll come here on the limit, I choose market price, then I agree that I want to use 10x, then I click. This time around I want to use completely my $20. So I'm using leverage of the 10x and I'm in cross margin. So I will come and click here. In short, I'm buying at the current price. So once I click here, insufficient margin, my trade has been successfully created. So once I come here, you will see that this trade, it is already the price has gone up, and I'm already in negative 0.01017. You can see I've already made $1. This is what we call trading. I've made $2. So if I want to see this trade, you can see on my future account, this is the profit. And if I want to close this trade, I will come and click on where you see. I will come and click where you see close. Then I will jump with that money. So once I close this trade, I can first come here this side and I check. I see how this market is performing. The coin is coming down. So this is what I tell you when I tell about futures. Once I want to close this market, this trade, I come here and tap on close. Once I come and tap on close, this trade will be closed. Come here, I confirm. I have made, how much is my capital now? I have made $2. $2.41 as profit in front of you. So that is it for today, guys. See you in the next video. If you want to check your history, you can come and click here and you see your open order. This is it, and that's how much we made for today. See you in the next video. Nice time.